Yeah. Students, we will see problem set 1 of linear equations in 2 variable. Okay. Now, I will solve most of the sums. Some sums you will have to try at home. So, I will leave it to you. Okay. Not all the sums I will solve. I will solve some 70% problems. Remaining problems you will have to solve on your own, or rather you can practice at your home. Okay. Now, first one 1 3. Find the value of determinant 5 3 minus 7 4. So, you are knowing it. First you have to multiply diagonal and then subdiagonal. So, you have to first multiply the diagonal element. This is diagonal. So, 5 into 4 minus subdiagonal minus 7 into 3. So, 20 minus your 5 and minus 4, it is, sorry, minus 4 minus 20 plus 21. So, that will give the value of the determinant as 1. So, you have to multiply diagonal and then subdiagonal. Okay. Now, next sum. Understood? Find the value of the following determinant 4. Same thing. Find the value of 1 4 3 2 7. Solution 4 3 2 7 is equal to, first you will have to multiply the diagonal elements. 4 into 7 minus subdiagonal 2 into 3. So, this is one sum. Now, next sum. So, like this you will have to do, all are easy only. So, but still I will solve some of the problems. 3 minus 1 1 4. Solution 3 minus 1 1 4. Don't think that you will have to follow many rules. You practice at home, then that will become easy only. Similar one. So, diagonal elements 3 into 4 minus 1 into minus 1. So, 12 minus into minus plus. So, it will give you the answer 13. Okay. Now, we will solve a simultaneous linear equation using Cramer's rule. Using Cramer's rule. Okay. I will do that. Solve by Cramer's rule. Okay. Now, sum is given 6x minus 3y equal to minus 10, and another one 3x plus 5y minus 8 equal to 0. So, we first of all we will write in the standard form, right? 6x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. Here 3x plus 5y is equal to, we will write 8. Okay. Now, what we have to write? A1 equal to 6, B1 equal to minus 3, C1 equal to minus 10. Fine. Similarly, here A2 equal to 3, B2 equal to 5, C2 equal to 8. Followed? Now, See, in the Cramer's rule, what you have to find out? You have to find out d, dx and dy. Okay. So, first d. What is d actually? a1, b1, a2, b2. So, you have to simply substitute the values. 6 minus 3, 3 and 5. So, what you will do is 6 into 5 minus 3 into minus 3. Very carefully you have to do 30. See here, plus 9. So, it will give you 39. Right? So, d is over. Now, what do you have to find out? Dx. So, dx means here this will be replaced by C1, C2. C1, C2, B1, B2 equal to, what is C1? Minus 10, 8. B1, B2 is same, minus 3, 5. So, what you will get is minus 10 into 5 minus 8 into minus 3. So, what you will get is minus 50 plus 24. So, is equal to 26 minus 26. Similarly, what you have to find out? Dy. Dy means what? Here the y coefficient will be replaced with constant, that is C1, C2. So, A1, A2, C1, C2. So, A1, A2 is what? 6, 3 and then what is C1? Minus 10, 8. So, same thing. 6 into 8 minus 3 into minus 10. So, 78. Now, what is by Cramer's rule? By Cramer's rule. What is x? Dx upon d. So, it is equal to, what is dx here? Check up. Minus 26 upon 39. So, 13 table minus 2 upon 3, that is x. Now, what is y? Similar way, dy upon d is equal to 78 upon 39 equal to 2 into 39 upon 1 into 39. So, what is the answer? 2. So, therefore, answer x equal to minus 2 upon 3 and y is equal to 2. Is there any difficulties? No. So, I will go very fast. Okay. Now, next sum we will do. Next sum you see, we will do 3x minus 2y is equal to 5 by 2 and 1 by 3x plus 3y is equal to minus 4 upon 3. See, write down the sums properly, okay? You have to copy the sums very carefully, otherwise what happen, you will end up with the wrong result. So, 3x minus 2y equal to 5 upon 2, 1 upon 3x plus 3y equal to minus 4 by 3. So, here we will write what is a1? 3. What is b1? Minus 2. What is c1? 5 upon 2. What is a2? 1 upon 3. What is b2? 3. What is c2? Minus 4 upon 3. So, once you write these things properly, then that will become easy. Now, what is d? a1, b1, a2, b2. So, 3 minus 2, 1 upon 3, 3. Okay, so very carefully you will have to multiply. 3 3s are minus 1 upon 3 into minus 2. So, is equal to 3 3s are 9 plus, see, minus into minus plus 2 upon 3. So, you take LCM 3, 3 9s are 18 plus 2. So, it's equal to 20 upon 3. What is the answer? 20 upon 3. Oh, 27, no. 29 upon 3. Now dy is equal to, what should be there in y means you have to replace this with the constant C1, C2, B1, B2. So what is C1? 5 upon 2 minus 4 upon 3 and B1 minus 2 and 3. So 5 upon 2 into 3 minus 4 upon 3 into minus 2. Wherever like this sign is there, no, you have to put it in the bracket, otherwise what happen, you will get a wrong result, right? So 5 3s are 15, 15 upon 2 minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, so 8 upon 3, 8 upon 3. Now you have to take LCM, right? 6. So 15 3s are 45 minus 16. So it will become 29 upon 6. Followed? Now dy. So here what we will do? Here the y coefficient will be replaced with constant. So 3, 1 by 3. And what is C1? 5 by 2 minus 4 by 3. So 3 into minus 4 by 3 minus 1 by 3 into 5 by 2. So listen very carefully. Simplification also you have to do properly. Otherwise that sign will change and thereby the entire problem will be wrong. So you should not waste your time. So now here plus into minus, minus 4 minus 5 upon 6, minus 4 and minus 5 upon 6. Okay, so LCM we will take 6, 6 4s are minus 24 minus 5. So minus 29 upon 6. Therefore, now by Cramer's rule, what we will do? Very simple. X equal to dx upon dy. What is the dx here? 29 upon 6 upon 29 upon 3. So how will divide two fractions? 29 upon 6, then you will multiply it with the second fraction, taking the reciprocal. So we will get 1 upon 2. Now what is y? dy upon d, that is minus 29 upon 6 divided by 29 upon 3. So the same result, but we will get negative sign. So answer is x equal to 1 by 2 and y equal to minus 1 by 2. This is very important. Okay. Now next we will do. Next time we will try. Solve 7x plus 3y equal to 15 and 12y minus 5x equal to 39. So first of all you should see whether they are in the standard form or not. Okay. Now here you see ax plus by equal to c. Yes. Here it is not like that. Here also it should be of the form ax plus by equal to c. So here we will write minus 5x, x term first, plus 12y is equal to 39. Right? Now you got it? Now it is in the standard form. Now you can write a1 equal to 7, b1 equal to 3, c1 equal to 15. Similarly, a2 equal to minus 5, b2 equal to 12 and c2 equal to 39. Correct? So now we can easily find out d, dx, dy. Then what you will do? X equal to dx upon x, y equal to dy upon y. So now d equal to a1, b1, a2, b2 determinant. So 7, 3, minus 5, 12. So what you will get? 7 into 12 minus 5 into 3. So is equal to 84 plus 15. 99. So we have got D. Now what you should do? dx and dy. Now dx equal to c1 c2 b1 b2. What is c1? 15. c2 39. b1 b2 is 3 and 12 only. So now we will get, what is that? 15 into 12 minus 39 into 3 is equal to 190 minus 117, which will give you 63. So you got dx also. Now what you have to find out? dy. Now dy is equal to a1 a2 c1 c2. So 7 minus 5, 15, 39. So same, 7 into 39 minus 5 into 15. So what you will get is 273 plus 75. So 348 you are getting. Right? So far what we did? We have written the given equation in the standard form and we have written their coefficients a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, and then as usual we got the value of d and dx and dy. Now what our Cramer's rule says? By Cramer's rule, x equal to dx upon d. What is the dx? 63 upon 99. 9 table 7 upon 11. Similarly, y equal to dy upon d is equal to, what is dy? 348 upon 99 is equal to, we will divide by 3. 116 upon 3. This will be the result. Therefore, answer x equal to 7 upon 11 and y equal to 116 upon 33. Any doubt, any difficulties? It is very simple that you can do it. Now, two more sums we will do which are of different type. Okay? This is very important sum. Fifth sum. X plus y minus 8 upon 2 is equal to x plus 2y minus 14 upon 3 equal to 3x minus y upon 4. Again I will repeat, x plus y minus 8 upon 2 equal to x plus 2y minus 14 upon 3 equal to 3x minus y upon 4. Now solution. Now look at this. This is very important. Suppose a equal to b equal to c. See, I have written a equal to b equal to c. What does it mean? A equal to b, b equal to c, a equal to c. So imagine this as a, this as b, this as c. So instead of directly giving two equations, they are given in a different form. So you should form two simultaneous linear equation from this and then you try to solve it. Okay, nothing difficult. Now first I am taking a and c. See, x plus y minus 8 upon 2 equal to 3x minus y upon 4. Okay. Now look at this. Here 2 is there, here 4 is there. If you are multiplying this equation by 4, this 4 will get cancelled, here 4 will come, so this also will get cancelled. So you will have nothing in the denominator. Okay. Therefore, multiplying equation by 4. So what will happen? 4 into x plus y minus 8 upon 2 is equal to 3x minus y upon 4 into 4. Correct? See here, this is 4, no? It is 2. Here cancel. So you will be getting 2x plus 2y minus 16 equal to 3x minus y. Now what should be our equation? Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. We wanted in that form, right? So or we can say ax plus by equal to c. So we will convert. Now all x and y should be in one side and the number should be on the other side. So here 2x, this we will take it here, minus 3x, or we will write like that, minus 3x plus 2y plus y equal to 16. So now you see minus x plus 3y is equal to 16. This will be your equation 1. This will be your equation 1. Minus x plus 3y equal to 16. Now what we will do is, now I am taking these two. I am taking these two. Okay, that is what? X plus 2y now minus 14 upon 3 equal to 3x minus y upon 4. Here also denominator there are some numbers, so we will cross multiply, cross multiplying. So what you will do, this 4 will come here, 4 into x plus 2y minus 14 equal to 3 will go here, 3 into 3x minus y, right? So 4x plus 8y minus 56 equal to 9x minus 3y. Now all will take one side, 4x plus 8y minus 9x plus 3y equal to 56. So 4x minus 9x minus 5x plus 11y equal to 56. So what we got? Minus 5x plus 11y equal to 56. Now you got two equation in a standard form. So what you will do? You write it here. What is a1 minus 1, b1 3, c1 16. Similarly here, what is a2 minus 5, what is b2 11, what is c2 56. So now what you have to find out? As usual, d, a1 b1 A2 B2 minus 1 3 minus 5 11. So it's equal to minus 11 minus 5 into 3. So minus 11 plus 15 equal to 4. Followed? Now dx equal to C1 C2 B1 B2 1656 311 equal to 16 into 11 minus 56 into 3. So how much we will get? 176 minus 168 equal to 8. Now dy A1 A2 C1 C2. So minus 1 minus 5 1656. So equal to minus 1 into 56 minus 5 into 16 we will be getting. So we will be getting minus 56 plus 90. 80. So you will get 24. So now, having known the value of d, dx, dy, what you can do? You can find out by Cramer's rule. X equal to dx upon d. That means, what is the dx? 8 upon 4 equal to 2. Y equal to dy upon d is equal to 24 upon 4 equal to 6. Therefore, answer x equal to 2 and y equal to 6. That's all. Now, one more problem is there. It is very important and we will solve it now. It is very important sum. Okay. Now solve sixth sum. 2 upon x plus 2 upon 3y equal to 1 upon 6. Another one 3 upon x plus 2 upon y is equal to 0. Now, solution. 2 into 1 by x plus 2 by 3 into 1 by y equal to 1 upon 6. We are going to convert or reduce this equation in the form of proper standard linear equation. Okay. So here 2 into 1 upon x, 3 plus 2 into 1 upon y is equal to 0. Now what we will do? Let m equal to 1 by x and n equal to 1 by y. We have done this sums. So many. Okay. Now this will become now 2 into m. So this will become m now. No. Substituting in equation 1 and 2. So here we will put, instead of 1 upon x we will put m. So 2m plus 2 by 3n equal to 1 upon 6. Here 3m plus 2n is equal to 0. Right? Now the other sum also we have seen sometime before. Here 6 is there. So we will multiply this equation by 6. Multiplying by 6. So what you will do? 6 into 2m plus 2 by 3n equal to 6 into 1 by 6. So we have got 12m plus 6 into 2 by 3n equal to 1. So you got 12m plus 4n equal to 1. This is your equation number 3. 12m, okay, this is equation number 3. Now see, here also we have got one equation. So now we have to solve this. We will take it as 3, this we will take it as 4. So now what we will do, we will solve these two standard equations. What are the equations? 12m solving 3 and 4. What is this question now here? 12m or 6m (3m plus 2n is equal to 0). It is equation number 3. Another equation is what? 12m plus 4n is equal to 1. Now we have to solve these two equations. How to solve it? See, here we have to make the coefficient same. So here what we will do? We will multiply by 2. So equation 3 multiplied by 2 we will get 6m plus 4n equal to 0. Here 12m plus 4n equal to 0. See, here the coefficients are same but with same sign. So we have to subtract. So change the sign. So 6 minus 12 minus 6m, it will be getting cancelled, minus 1. Therefore m equal to minus 1 upon minus 6 equal to 1 upon 6. So got it? So we are knowing the value of m. Now we will substitute here. Substituting m equal to 1 by 6 in equation 3 above. Here 3m plus 2n equal to 0. Now we will substitute 3 into 1 by 6 plus 2n equal to 0. So 1 by 2 plus 2n equal to 0. Therefore 2n equal to minus 1 upon 2. Therefore n equal to minus 1 upon 4. Got it? But m equal to 1 by x and n equal to 1 by y. So what is m now here? 1 by 6. But what is that? 1 by x. But understand or not? But m equal to 1 by x. Therefore 1 by x equal to 1 by 6. Taking invertendo, x equal to 6. Here also, what is n? N is minus 1 upon 4. But what is n? 1 by y. So 1 by y equal to minus 1 upon 4. Taking dividendo, y equal to minus 4. Therefore, answer x equal to 6 and y equal to minus 4. One more sum we will do, then the word problems we will see in the